before notching a 5-3 win against Georgia. Line drive into center field around third. Kessinger. Ole Miss will get on the board first. Headed to third. Keenan. The throw there comes in on 3 hops and he's safe.
The Rebels off to a quick start. How about Tyler Keenan going first to third? Worried about how he was going to be feeling today. He looks pretty good. And again, Raby just awfully predictable right now, KP. Just a ton of fastballs. That one right down Broadway. Cole Zabowski, who's come up clutch for Ole Miss all week, rifles it in the left center field gap. The Rebels are rocking and rolling here early.
Scotty Brown on his way out, the pitching coach for Vanderbilt. The one thing with Raby is he needs swings at that fastball just up and out of the zone. And if Ole Miss is able, what is concerning right now if you're Scott Brown?
Olenek was a 17th round pick of the Giants last year. Senior return to lead this team. Off the bag. Throw to second is wide, and Ray looked like he got his foot on the bag, and even if he didn't, thought he got the tag down. Right now they rule it safe, and it brings a run home regardless of the force at second. Austin Martin's throw was just a little bit wide.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you can see so many things unravel, or not unravel, but just start to happen from this vantage point. This one just didn't look good to start. I mean, as Austin Martin comes all the way in, I thought the foot got back to the bag.
I think you're right. I think he did get back in there. They're going to review that.
I thought the foot got back at the end.
Boy, he
definitely got. You saw the bag move. You saw the bag move.
Somebody's got to review that, right?
That's one.
Look, yeah, he's out.
He's absolutely out.
I think he's out.
Now,
twice.
he was off to start. I get it. Jeff had it right the first time. You got to take a look at this. I mean, this changes the whole inning.
How can they not review this?
They weren't trailing going.
A couple threes. Fly ball to right. J.J. Blade towards the line. He won't get there in time. Everybody on their horse. Zabowski has scored. Olenek will stop at third. Rebels with the early momentum.
Boy, the Rebels just keep it going here, and Cooper Johnson gets a fastball out over the plate, dumps it into right field. J.J. Blade, it looked like he was going to have a play on this ball. Decides not to lay out for it. But I tell you what, guys, this is a run that should have never come across the plate. Raby right here.
Ball 4. Walk number 4.
You got to go get him right now.
Run number 4.
Because one of the things you start worrying about is next week already in the inning, but comes in and has Dillard 0-2 to start.
Poke to the right side. That one will continue to keep the wheels churning for Mississippi. 2 runs home. The throw to second. That one got him. And that's how the inning will end. But a 2-run single from Thomas Dillard, and Ole Miss has opened up a can in the first. 6 runs for the Rebels on 3 hits. We'll see if Vandy can answer early. Runner goes. Throw back to the mound, and it kicked away. Double steal pays off for Ole Miss. Vandy not on the same page.
Okay, we got an error in the first.
Yeah.
We've got a play that could have been challenged. Can get any offense going, but to me, it's the length of this offense that makes it so dangerous.
Catcher Ty Duvall ropes one into center field. Ray around third. Tim Corbin will send him home, and Vanderbilt is on the board. A couple of 2-out hits for the Commodores to bring Julian Infante up.
It looked like something off speed that Duvall got right there. It just keeps the bat in the zone just long enough. He's had a great.
Ripped to left field, base hit for Kessinger. Servideo has scored. Adams coming home. The throw is cut off. Rebels continue to pile on. It's 9-1.
Well, the first team All-SEC shortstop got off to a bit of a slow start here at Hoover. Just 1 hit entering yesterday. 3 knocks yesterday. Already a walk, and 2 base hits in this one, and this is an efficient move to the front part of the zone, a rocket into left field for a 2 RBI single. Greg Kessinger playing like the first team all-league shortstop, and it is all Rebels right now here in Hoover.
Rebels rolled last year. They knocked off LSU 9-1. Miami, Ohio, 35-8. Can't believe Miami went for the 2-point conversion. Blade will score on the base hit from Philip Clark. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Needs a big pitch.
To the left side, flagged down by Olenek, goes to second for 1, Adams to first. Beautiful double play and a big one for Ole Miss.
How about Jacob Adams hanging in here, KP? Watch this. Olenek gets a high hopper. And Vanderbilt, who can run all up and down the lineup. You see Phil Clark get in there and just drill Jacob Adams, and he hangs in there and throws a strike to Cole Zabowski. Watch this. Take you a hit and finish the throw with traffic. That is really nicely done.
They'll end up as mature or maturing adults. So then when they walk into this big opportunity, it doesn't overwhelm them. They play in front of big crowds. They know the pressures, and they're attentive to those realities and how they conduct themselves. I think that's creating an asset, but it's also creating educated young people who are walking around here with graduate patches all over their sleeves.
J.J. Blade with a sac fly with the bases loaded to make it a 5-run game. He's probably the next great player to come out of this conference. Did you?
So we're in this mentality where you just kind of run silent, but I think we can explain ourselves better. So that'll be a piece of it as well.
Philip Clark comes up with a big hit, throw to the plate. Safe! And they're going to take a look at that one for sure. And Vandy is putting it together with 2 outs here in the 4th.
I think his foot beat him, Burger.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think the toe gets in there. Pretty good collision by 2 big boys there, too, on the backside of that. But, yeah, the foot gets in there first. Cooper Johnson just a little slow with that tag there, KP. See how he goes with 2 hands?
Slow and high.
To secure it instead of swiping that thing with the left hand. Watch right here. You got to get the right hand off the glove and get that thing in there quick. That is a slow tag. And I think Scott Kennedy got it right.
That was a bet in the old Yankee Stadium. And I'd watched, and as a kid, I grew up near Syracuse, New York, and the Syracuse Chiefs were the Yankees AAA team at the time.
That one's over the head and gone. A line shot 2-iron from Pat DeMarco, and Vandy is certainly rolling now. Wow.
Break this swing down for him. What we got? Let's break the swing down here.
That's basically something that my body has never done.
Nor mine. I know that feeling.
One New York native watching another New York native go yard. 5th home run for DeMarco. Last 16 batters for Vandy. 10 hits, 3 walks, 7 runs.
Tyler Myers had come into this game red hot, but the Vandy offense can cool any pitching down, and a hanging breaking ball turns into a.
And Servidio's been great with runners in scoring position. That bunt's just about perfect. Martin off balance, and the ball gets kicked away. Scrambling home is Cooper Johnson, and the Rebels turn it into a productive at-bat, trying to give an out away, and they get a run home for second.
And that's why I would have bunted.
That's right, Kyle.
Right there. That's exactly why I would have bunted.
You were all over it.
It's a play from Austin Martin. What is he, 15 feet away from home plate by the time he makes this? So it's a throw that he's got a foot on the dirt by the time he lets it go. Then the base runner comes into play just because he's so close to the baseline when Martin makes the throw. It's as good as you can lay it down from Servideo, because you force a play that Austin Martin really never has to make. If he's making that throw on a run, it's usually 45 feet away from home plate, not 10.
What do you got on the runner being inside the baseline?
Okay.
4th most in BB court history. That one gets through on the left side past Olenek, and Martin will stop at second.
So he got beat on it.
Breaking ball pulled down the line, fair ball, Headed to third is Steven Scott. Deep in the corner, Dillard trying to find it. It got away from him against the fence. And Vandy has tied it on a double from Harrison Ray, his third of the game.
KP would just hit on it. The breaking ball is just not real sharp, and that's a spinner right in the middle of the plate. Ray just squeak. Ooh.
Uh-oh now.
That ball's foul, boys.
That ball's foul.
That ball lands.
That ball's foul.
I don't see any chalk there.
We have extra umpires today. Lewis Hodges down the left field line, Ryan Moorhead down the right field line. It's a six-man crew.
Well, that ball's foul.
I think that ball's foul too.
And that one can be reviewed. If it lands past the initial position of the fielder, it can be reviewed.
Wow.
Just like in the first inning when Vandy didn't challenge one that led to runs, Ole Miss doesn't challenge one that leads directly to runs. Room for Martin. Got turned around. Recovered. How hard was that?
Wow. And you see this so much going.
First guy in general. I mean, I think just slider, try to give him something that he can't handle, see if he'll get himself out. That one he could have hit out.
Martin will stop at the wall, come back. Did he get it?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. It was almost the same play that he just made a moment ago. Dancing off third was Martin. Swing and a miss for Clark. And fired up is Miller. Breaking ball pulled to the right side. Harrison Ray knocks it down. Gathers guns. Got him! What a play by Ray!
And somebody was
Then
on base.
ultimately it's a dead ball.
Yeah, somebody would get an extra bag, but
Which we saw.
yeah, we saw that go in the dugout yesterday.
Another payoff. This one off the end of the bat to left. Carrying Scott on a dead sprint towards the gap. He won't get there. Ball will get to the fence. Cooper Johnson, the catcher, stops at second. And Ole Miss has a winning run at second base.
How about this at bat now? He fought some tough ones off to get to this point. Then Berkey got a 3-2 breaking ball.
So many times you see.
1-2 pitch to Adams from Brown. Belted to right. Drifting back Blade. He'll camp underneath it to end the inning. No runs, a hit. A runner left at second. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Commodores due up top. That one upstairs. It's ball 4. Here's how the at-bat breaks.
Interested to see if Paul's on time for it right here.
Bases are loaded in the ninth. Philip Clark at the plate. Ripped up the middle. Vandy walks him off, and the Commodores have won the SEC title.